good morning everyone. First of all, I am sorry to gather all of you in this abrupt meeting so suddenly. Actually, the reason why we are having a meeting right now is because our company is currently having a crisis. Most of our problems are interrelated, and the financial department had suffered the biggest impact due to these problems. Now, I will let our financial leader, Ms. Shafika, explain about our financial department.
Thank you to Ms. Safia. First, I want to say that our financial are facing problems. According to the data, I found that marketing department used up a big portion of the budget for a bad marketing strategy. I'm not sure why the marketing department used such a large amount for their marketing strategy that it make our financial situation unstable. I want to know why the marketing department used a large amount and give the explanation about your strategy.
Thank you, Ms. Shafiqa. First of all, I want to say sorry to Ms. Shafiqa from the financial department because as you said before that the marketing strategy need a lot of budget. I think that I have chosen a wrong strategy that have cost a lot of budget. At first, I thought that using a billboard is the best marketing strategy because everyone will see it. And I also thought that it will help our project succeed and will not cost a higher budget. After hearing this report, I think we need to change into a long-term strategy. We will use this strategy because it doesn't need a lot of money to spend on it. Because a long-term strategy contains search engine optimization (SOE), social media, content creation, and etc. As we can see, in the era of technology, we can use social media because it can be considered as the best place to be used. I see that because nowadays everyone uses social media and it also doesn't cost you a lot of money to use it. Because social media can be used for free, but if you want to pay others to review our project, we need to pay for them. For me, it will not cost a large amount of money. For example, we can pay a few influencers to review it. I also thought that it will not cost our company more than 10,000 ringgit Malaysia. So it's going to save our budget for the marketing department. Do you guys have any suggestion or objection about my idea on how to improve the strategy?
In my opinion, SOE is the best strategy as our marketing strategy. This is because SOE is one of the long-term strategy that didn't need the company to spend any extra money. By using SOE, the company just need to target the customer with a specific keyword to identify it, but if we want the ads to make it on the top of search engine result pages, we need to pay for it. But I think that's not the problem because to save the money, we can use the service for one time. Because the average price for one time survey is only 3,000 ringgit to 5,000 ringgit. So I think this is the best marketing strategy that we can use because it didn't cost a lot of money.
I also agree about the idea, and I think the marketing department can proceed with the idea to change into the strategy.
Thank you for all the suggestion and support. I think our department has no more issue to argue and we will proceed with the SOE as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you to all of you for giving the explanation about the marketing department strategy. I think we can continue to our next problem. Thank you.
Next, I noticed that the production department also have an impact on our financial because of declining return on investment. Your department's strategy about declining return on investment can have an impact on our project. I hope that production leader has the best explanation about your strategy.
Thank you, Ms. Shafika. I want to explain how the return on investment can decline. Our department is already planning for the products to be manufactured, the quantity of product to be manufactured, the production schedule, and the same goes to inventory. However, the sales department may accept rush orders or there may be an error in the sales estimate that might require reshuffling of production schedules. When there were rush orders, our department had to pay laborers more wages because they were overtime in order to complete the order within the specific time. Due to the increase in wages, therefore the cost of production has also increased, which has had an impact on the return on investment as our revenue will decrease too. Therefore, we can conclude sales estimates are required for efficient planning of production schedules, and the market knowledge possessed by the sales department are crucial for production executive for making effective utilization of plant resources. However, I already decided to make some changes in order to raise our revenue. First, to increase sales and revenue without increasing our costs, or only increase our costs enough to still provide a net gain in profit, which also improve our return. Next, to raise our prices without decreasing our sales enough to give profit in order to improve our return too. Therefore, we can use the calculation of our current retail as a way to improve our sales and revenue in ways that provide us a greater profit than our current business practice. I hope other departments can respect my decision as production leader to lead my team. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ain. We respect your decision to lead your team in order to make changes in your department. We also hope that the new strategy can contribute towards the success of our project.
Thank you to Ms. Ain for your explanation. We will continue our discussion with the purchasing department too. The purchasing department also have an impact on our financial, which increase the cost price of raw material. This causes the amount of money used to be different from the total budget. I want to know why your department's strategy is to increase the cost price of raw material.
Thank you, Shishika. First of all, I want to emphasize that the purchasing department is doing our best to research the market, evaluate every connections in supply chains, and work to identify the best price and the best quality for the material that are needed. But unfortunately, because current market conditions are driving up the cost of many raw material, businesses has been recently overloaded with a price increase in a variety of companies. Apart from that, the shortage of raw material that we need cause an increase in cost price because that raw material are really difficult to find. This is the reason why my team took this step to raise the raw material cost price. In addition, the rising cost of raw material is due to the need to maintain high product quality. Although cost saving are an important aspect of purchasing measurements, product quality is also important. This is due to the fact that product quality is important to satisfy our customer and meet their demand as well as retaining their loyalty to continue purchasing our product. I would like to continue about my team recommending that my department need to keep in touch with the production department and they must update and provide accurate data regarding the exact number or amount of production to be produced so that my department can estimate the cost of obtaining the needed raw material. This is to avoid losses and waste because if we purchase raw material not in accordance with the requirement and not at the proper times, the raw material will end up sitting in the storage, so it will cost a lot of money here. I will let my team in charge of this problem and I put my trust in them because I know all of them are capable of handling this. I will only be involved when my help or feedback is necessary in order to success with our projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Huda. I hope your team will not disappoint your trust in them and hope they can give commitment in order to make sure our project is according to our plan.
Okay, thank you everyone for participating in this meeting. I know every leader from every department has their own leadership style to lead their teams. Therefore, I really hope every leader can lead their team, no matter if there are differences in each department, and can do the best in solving the crisis that our company is facing right now. I think we have already discussed all of the solutions for the problems that we had today. This is the end of our meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.